Hello! Today I'm gonna tell you about my predictions for every dcs4 character. That including their placement and their overall character arc. That's only my opinion, though PLS don't take this video as canon and PLS don't roast me. Let's start. First, we have Emily. She had so much potential, but they made her an annoying ass. But I think she will still make it somewhat far. Next, we have Alessio. He was so interesting to me, but they made him first boot, but he still had an arc somehow. Next, my fav one so far, Anastasia. She is such an icon and I think she will be the anti-hero of the season, but she also could be a twist villain. Next is Benji. He is a social wreck and I get second-hand embarrassment every time he opens his mouth. I doubt he would make it any far, but he is kind of funny. Next up, Hannah. I love her relationship with Emily and her overall character is amazing and so enjoyable. I wish she makes it far, but my gut tells me that she won't. Next is Diego. I love his personality. He is like Wayne, but more mature. I also love his relationship with Spencer and I really think he could win. Next up is Isabel. Okay, so I don't really like her but I don't hate her. She is kind of a pick-me in my opinion though, but I think she make it really far if she is a twist villain, which she props will be. Next is Jade. I thought that I would hate her, but I actually love her and she is a good potential winner. Also, she and Spencer are a god-tier duo and will obliterate the game. Next is Ivy. She is so fun and her character is so relatable for a lot of people. Also, love her origin. I think she has a lot of potential and will make it somewhat far. Next up, Logan. He is really interesting and fun, but I don't think he'll make it that far. Next up is Marisa. She is so eye-catching and I love the military leader persona she has. I could also see her as a potential winner, not really though. Next is Linda. I thought I would hate her and I was right. She is so dumb so far and I hope she doesn't make it far. Now for Tristan. I love him so much. He is such a sweetie pie and I hope he gets the best. I also love how everyone liked him as well and no one bullied him at the show. Next up is Ted. I hated him at first, but over some time I started to like him and sometimes he is genuinely smart. I really think he can be the main villain and he would do a great job being one. I also think that he would be an early boot, but then come back in the merge. Next is Spencer. I didn't really like him at first but if I used to like him 50%, now I like him 70%. I also appreciate how mature he handled the situation with Jade. That shows that he is kinda smart after all. Next up, Richard. I really like him and I wouldn't mind if he made it far, TBH. Also, if he made it far, he could be like Connor on All Stars or like Marcus on Season 2 with Crystal. Next up is Natalia. Her character is so good and I love her so much. She is such an icon. I also love how supportive she is to everyone. I don't think she will make it that far, but she won't be an early boot either. Finally, for Zayd. I love his backstory with his mom and his relationship with Ivy. I also have a really strong theory. My theory is that he and Ivy would go on a double elimination on merge at a challenge like the one Gabby got eliminated on All Stars. So here was my predictions for every dcs4 character and their possible placement. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope I didn't anger too much of you guys. Okay, BYE picks.